This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. Today is Monday, April 10th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue responded to a fire just a few feet away from their union office on Emory Street. Thankfully, there was hydrants in close proximity.
So Pahrump Fire Rescue is dispatched around 4:45 this evening for a report of an unknown type fire. As crews were responding, there were numerous reporting parties indicating that was possibly a structure fire. As crews arrived on location, they found a fenced-in yard and they found a series of Conex containers and stored personal property. Their investigation revealed what we would call an open structure. In other words, it did not have a roof or walls, and it did have open stored material. The burning material was located on the rear corner of the property. Fortunately, this is in an area where there are fire hydrants. Crews connected to the hydrant access the property by forced entry, stretched their appropriate hand lines, and quickly controlled the fire with no extension. There are no injuries. We're at the investigative phase as we speak, and we're going to treat it as suspect in nature at this point until proven otherwise. So there are numerous segmented properties that are separated by chain link fence. So there are vehicles located on the property, and then there are vehicles located on the next property over. So that'll all be part of the investigation. We're working closely with the Sheriff's Office to determine who the owners are, and we'll be working throughout that. Please contact Pahrump Fire Rescue at the main fire station, Station 1, or the Nye County Sheriff's Office. Call dispatch is 775-751-7000.
And that fire is considered suspect in nature, so if you have any information, you can call the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000. Well, the holiday tradition continues at Simpkins Park with the Easter egg hunt and lots of fun. We caught up with the Monjaras, who are part of the Mills family, which began the event years ago in Amargosa. The Mills family continued their annual tradition of Easter at Simpkins once again on Easter Sunday, inviting the entire community out for an Easter egg hunt, which partnered with many service organizations, including the Rotary Club, which served lunch free to all the attendees. The Rotary Club says that they went through 800 hot dogs during the annual event. Over 11,000 eggs were hidden and collected by kids of all ages, including teenagers and adults. Volunteers helped stuff the eggs, which also included those famous golden eggs, which had cash inside. Easter at Simpkins went back to their roots this year, which was a shortened version of the event, which encouraged families to come out and bring their own games and enjoy themselves at the park. We spoke to Sherry and Josephia Monjaras at the event.
I was really happy with how it went today. It was definitely different than other years, but different in a good way, I think.
We went back to the roots because we didn't have the organization that everyone usually expected from us. So we went back to the roots in the sense of just, family time.
People just had the egg hunt and dipped, but it's okay because we had our little important bonding moments and then we called it a day.
I think what I liked the most was that with the kids that there was enough eggs afterwards that we can go get more afterwards, like each wave, and not with a huge amount of people, so it wasn't super overwhelming.
I'm pretty sure there was 11,000 from what DJ said. I think it was about half of what we had last year, but it was still about double from what we had the first year when this all started.
Honestly, I'm not sure how early that they ran out of hot dogs.
I looked and they were gone. But
Pretty fast, right?
I do really appreciate their help. I would definitely I want to keep it going to see all of the kids grow up and stuff. So sure.
Participating with seeing our nieces and nephews grow up, which is always something I'm going to want to do.
And the Holiday Task Force had their Easter picnic at Petrick Park on Saturday with cotton candy, snow cones, a bounce house, lots of fun and games. The event was a huge success once again.
Oh yes, it's a great day to be out here in the park, and we have lots and lots of organizations that came out, and we're doing lots of hamburgers and hot dogs, and it's just a fun day. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful day, and everybody is just coming up and telling us what a wonderful time they're having, and the Easter Bunny is here, and we're just having a beautiful, wonderful day here in the park. This is the first of this year, and our next one will be 4th of July around the Calvada Eye, and then we'll be doing Thanksgiving and Christmas at the Coalition, and those are sit-down dinners. Some of our sponsors are Heritage Bible Church, Kiwanis, Valley Electric, Pahrump Valley Disposal, Pahrump Disabilities, Central Valley Church, Smoke Shop Express, Tobacco and Express. They all came out to help us. We cannot put on any of our events without our wonderful volunteers, and not only that, but our whole holiday task force. They can call me at 775-419-7857 or email the task force at pahrumpholiday.taskforce@gmail.com.
All right, more news on the other side of this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Singing, dancing, bingo, and lots of fundraising for 3 animal rescues. Attendees filled the Nugget Event Center this weekend. People were lined up outside the door to get the hottest tickets to the hottest show in town, Diva Drag Queen Charity Bingo.
We sold 201 pre-sale tickets, and we had seats for 210, and I'm pretty sure we pulled in some more chairs.
You stole them from our dressing room.
We stole them out of the dressing room. We stole them from the bowling alley. We took what we could. We wanted everybody to have a good time. We raised a ton of money today for the 3 charities, Never Forgotten Animal Society, Forgotten Friends, and Tales of Nye County. So we did a lot of good today. That's a lot of spay and neuters. Thomas Kincaid Little Mermaid print that we auctioned off. I think we got $750 for it, $850. We had some Vegas Nights playoff tickets that were donated by Robin Holseth offices at law offices.
Yep, words.
And so my husband bid on those, and we actually donated them back. And so we auctioned them off again, and we raised another $800.
Because of like the political stuff that's going on right now, we haven't really, in Nevada, we're not really ever, we're kind of like California in that sense. We're never really going to see, the effects of what's going on in the middle of our country. We're never going to be like Tennessee, banning shows, and we have hookers and blow here. Can we say that on TV? We have hookers and blow here. You're not gonna, as soon as you try to ban the drag queens, they're gonna be like, but what about that hooker over there? And especially because RuPaul is so prominent in Vegas, and like a lot of the Ru girls live here. If something like that were to ever happen, that would be the point. He's already spoken on it, but that would be the point where he would step in and be like, no, we're not doing this.
Well, and it's an adult choice. It's 21 and over to come to our event, and it's a lot of fun. There's alcohol, there's foul language. But we have a great time, and it's an adult choice, and that's what it should be.
Yeah. There was a couple people.
There was a couple of people that were a little nervous.
There was a couple of people,
but
for
I think
sure.
Everybody kind of blended in.
Once we got started, they warmed up.
Yeah,
they pulled
for
the
sure.
stick out of it. You better keep that.
In the end, it's about the animals, and it's about the charities, and supporting our community. And the animals don't care who pays for the spay, the neuter, the shots. The food, the mortgage, the lights, and everything that goes into taking care of these animals on a daily basis. Yeah. So we appreciate Diva Charity Bingo coming out every single year and supporting us. This is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we so appreciate them coming out.
The Diva Drag Queen Charity Bingo, they do it. It's usually every Wednesday. It's done at Jackpot Bar and Grill. They've got a bunch of different queens that do it, because I'm not available every Wednesday. And it's different animal, and it's mainly animal charities out there that they get the most attention for sure. Yeah. The animal ones, nobody cares about people. Nobody cares.
They do.
No, they don't.
We care about
Cheryl.
We like veterans.
Stop lying to the camera.
Veterans and homeless.
And world peace.
And world peace.
No.
They were lined up down the hallway as soon as we got here. They were here 3 hours early waiting for tickets, and we were pre-sold 100%. So we squeezed in as many as we could. It was fantastic. We raised over $12,000, and we're ready to do it again.
Well, the agenda item is out for the Nye County Water District Governing Board, and it's causing quite a stir. This is for a discussion only for a proposal from one board member, Ernie Jackson, to explore imposing the following measures for a period of 5 years to alleviate potential overpumping from new domestic wells within the Pahrump Regional Planning District, while they say they are going to alleviate their wet water resources. Construction of new domestic wells be limited to 140 per year within the district. Each licensed drilling company should be limited to drill no more than 4 new water wells per month within the district. Redwells and deepening of existing wells would not be impacted. The new fee imposed on all new domestic wells, redrills, and municipal residential system connections in Pahrump should be set at $425 every residential unit hookup. These funds would be directed to the Nye County Water District to be used to fund operations and future projects, and all new wells construction within Basin 162 should be actually metered in accordance with the provisions of the State Order 1293A and confirmed by the Nye County Planning Department before an official certificate of occupancy is issued. If you would like to find out more about this, we have it up on our KPVM Facebook page. And if you'd like to go to the meeting, it is going to be at the Board of County Commissioners, and that is located at 2100 East Walt Williams Drive. That is Tuesday, April 11th, starting at 10 a.m. And on February 25th of 1990, skeletal remains of an unidentified person were discovered by 2 hikers approximately 13 miles east of Battle Mountain in Lander County, Nevada, in an area referred to as Hilltop Canyon. The remains could not be positively identified, but were determined to be female. Over the years, multiple methods were used to identify the person, but were unsuccessful. In June of 2022, the Nevada State Police Investigation Division and the National Missing Persons and Unidentified Persons Systems, or NamUs, partnered with Ortham Incorporated technology to determine if advanced forensic DNA testing could establish and identify for the woman or lose relative. With funding graciously provided by NamUs, the Research Triangle Institute, and the National Institute of Justice, skeletal remains were sent to Ortham. Ortham's in-house genealogy team used forensic genetic genealogy to produce investigative leads, which were returned to Nevada State Police detectives. DNA was extracted from the remains, and forensic-grade genome sequencing was used to build a comprehensive DNA profile for the unknown woman. Further investigation identified that the person is Judy Manzanares of Salt Lake City, Utah. Manzanares has been missing since 1989 and was just 19 years old when she was last seen. The cause of death has been ruled a homicide. Anyone with information regarding this case is urged to contact the Nevada State Police Investigation Division at 775-684-7412. That number once again, 775-684-7412. News 25 will return right after this break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, the weather is finally warming up, which may give many of us energy to finally start exercising and eating healthy again. But after months of hibernation, you may be wondering where to begin. Cleveland Clinic registered dietitian Kristen Kirkpatrick has some advice.
Number one, make realistic goals that you can actually achieve. So that might mean, instead of saying, oh, I want to lose 30 pounds before summer, maybe make a goal to lose 1 pound in the next week. And then you keep adding to those goals.
Kirkpatrick says it's also important not to get too distracted by looking a certain way in a swimsuit or getting caught up in the number on the scale. Instead, focus on improving your overall health and longevity. When you make that a priority, she says it tends to become much easier to shed excess weight. Some other tips include rethinking your comfort foods and switching to healthier options, as well as assessing your environment. She recommends getting rid of any temptations. It's also helpful to have supportive friends and family on your journey. And finally, consider planning your New Year's resolution for 2024 now.
If we think today, okay, 2024 is going to be different, and it's really going to be different, That means starting right now. So even though your goals might be the summer, the goals might be, I want to look great in the bathing suit. If you really start planning now for the goals ahead, gives yourself so much more time to make them more realistic and more attainable.
Well, Kirkpatrick says don't be fooled by those fad diets that promise immediate results either. They're often not sustainable, and you may wind up gaining even more weight back in the long run. Well, Tommy's here because he wants to help me introduce your Save a Pet. Pat Lemming from Never Forgotten Animal Society tells us about a cute German Shepherd puppy mix named Big Guy.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi everyone, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society at 3091 North David Street in the north of Pahrump off of Bella Vista between Blag and Leslie. And in my arms I've got Big Guy, and he is a sweet, sweet German Shepherd mixed puppy. He is approximately 9 weeks old. He has a brother and a sister, and they're all about the same age. The girl is all black with a white chest with a small spot on her chest, and then the boys are all black and tan and white on their chest. They're approximately 9 weeks old. Their adoption fee is $350, which includes their neuter, microchip, all of their vaccinations, and rabies certificate. They have to go home on a foster to adopt because obviously they're not old enough yet to be fixed. We do fix them at the age of 20 weeks, and so once that happens, then it turns over to a full adoption. But in the meantime, you get to take him home and integrate him into your home and learn to love him and cherish him the way that we do. You're welcome to come by anytime. No appointments are necessary. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5. Our number is 775-537-8674. And this is Big Guy, and you're welcome to come in and see him anytime. And his brother and his sister. And any of our other dogs, we have approximately 40 dogs on site. So we've got all sizes, ages, male, female, you name it, small, big, medium. Come on in and see us. We've got a lot of animals here that really, really need loving, kind, sweet homes. So if you're interested, his adoption fee, $350, includes all of his neuter, vaccinations, rabies certificate, and microchip. So please stop by at your convenience. No appointment necessary. Thank you.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, Mikey's really excited about these hot air balloons. He's taking a look outside this morning. We're going to have your weather with John in just a moment.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios and worldwide on that local BTV app. The app you should have gotten your Easter basket. How was your Easter? We had a tremendous weekend. It was lots of fun. And look at this tremendous weather we have coming into the week. Fernley, 80 degrees, 82 out there in Fallon. Carson City saw 73, and that makes them the cool spot at 73. Yes, it's a warm week in Nevada, that's for sure. Tonopah and Goldfield tied at 75. Cute little weather twins. Good for you. 84 out there in Beatty. 91 in Amargosa. Now we're getting pretty close to some serious weather near the hot spot. 88 out in Las Vegas makes it perfect poolside. Death Valley, 101 degrees, triple digits, first time all year. Congratulations. Here in the paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look. 87 degrees, that's our current temperature. 89 just a little bit earlier. The winds out of the south were treating us kindly at just 10 miles per hour. As the sun rose this morning at 6:17, and with all its glory, hope, and promise, we look forward to the whole new day that ends at 7:13 this evening. Look for the sun to go down under gorgeous clear skies tonight. Beautiful star watching as we head to our low tonight of 60 degrees. And as we head on into the week, very nice week ahead of us. Look at this couple days of 87, 80 degree weather with some clouds, a little bit of wind to temper the heat, which you may find excessive. I mean, after this last couple of weeks of rain and schmutz, my gosh. But look at this 3 days of pure sunshine Thursday, Friday, Saturday, carrying us into the weekend. Temperatures rocketing up into the 80s on Sunday, 83 degrees. And we start the week out fresh with 14-mile-per-hour winds, 82-degree temperatures. Nice start to a week. It's a Monday you can look forward to for a change. All right, back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
All right, Rory's there. She's right next to me. She's squishing in the shot. Anyway, they're on spring break. The kids are on spring break. She didn't have her student news report, but spring break's going good. So
Yes.
tell everybody, all the kids are out on spring break right now for
Hope
how long?
you guys enjoy your spring break. We will be back next Monday.
Yeah, you're excited, but she's editing, so she's gonna be
am.
here with us for this week. So
Spending my week working, enjoying
Yay!
it. Love spending time with her.
yes, definitely. All right, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Bye.